Hi. So this is going to be a very short video on giving you some of the tips on how to improve the communication. Well, when I first moved to the US, I really was not very confident in my communication. There were times when I never opened my Zoom, or also whenever there was a meeting going on, I usually answered when I was asked specifically for response. So I was not very communicative. Obviously, because of my personality, I always kept to myself, and I found communicating in groups very challenging. So, uh, these are some of the things that I did to actually come out of my comfort zone, and now I feel very comfortable to talk among groups, and also I initiate conversations in the group, ask questions to not only my colleagues but also senior leaders. Yeah. So I think one of the first things that I did, and one of my mentors asked me to do, is join a Toastmasters group. Toastmasters group is it's kind of almost a free community group where certain groups of people come together and they practice the communication. So you get it's a low stakes kind of a situation where you practice, and I did that for about 6 to 7 months, and then I realized that yes, it is really helping me. Then second thing that I did is I wanted to improve my communication, so I also started observing people in meetings, like what they are saying, how do they initiate conversation, how do they ask questions, how do they end the questions. So what I noticed is in US, especially when they have meetings, there's a lot of courtesy that you need to follow. How you have to land your requests very softly, and that is what I started observing, and I started noting down in my notepad, and I started practicing, and slowly I started using those words and phrases, and then it became second nature to me. Third thing that I did was I actually hired a communication coach. I was actually practicing my communication with her because uh, in Toastmasters, if it is a big group, then your chance to speak usually does not come that very soon, and you are in a 1 hour meeting just to speak for about maybe five or maximum 7 8 minutes. So I wanted a more focused approach that would really give me a jump start, and that's how my communication coach really helped me. So if you are willing to invest, then find a communication coach. Find There are a wide spectrum of coaches available. uh, Make sure you don't go to a very experienced coach, so a coach who is just getting started, who is able to give you some discount and good pricing. I would highly recommend if you could get that one. And the fourth and the last thing that I did, and actually I do, is practicing my small talk with people in general. Like when I walk to a store, I just say hi. Saying hi and smiling to a person can be also a confidence boosting thing, especially for someone if you don't usually say, or if you are usually not outspoken or outgoing. So yes, I started making very small changes, like for example going in social places, and then saying hi to people. I also go to gym, so that is where you meet people, and striking a conversation there was very beneficial to me. So it's kind of a non-judgmental kind of an environment where you are, and people just talk about anything and everything, from relating to travel to relating to how they find the gym beneficial to them. So you can strike any conversation with them, and you see how it goes and flows. And believe me, when you talk people in these natural settings, it really is calming as compared to the previous three where you are actually hustling to get good into communication. So try to balance a few methods. Try this, try that, and maybe do things in parallel. So, and now after doing these changes for about, I think, 3 to 4 years, I receive compliments from people that, hey, your English is really very good. And I'm like, oh, is it really good? So, see, Rome is never built in a day. You always have to lay it brick by brick. And then one day you're going to see, oh, wow, you are speaking fluently. So, I hope this was helpful. And thank you for listening. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks.